I'm gonna talk to you guys today in this video about my Americanness, about how I love to be an American. One of the favorite pastimes I have had is I went to Freedom River, Texas with my friend Dan Bralich in Houston. It was a really fun time. I love Independence Day and I love celebrating with friends. It's a huge ordeal here in the States, and it's something we love doing because there's nothing we love more than our freedom, our pride as Americans, and our rights to do what we want to do, and our freedoms that we have in our country, like speech, to peacefully assemble, to have a fair court of law, see you if there's a criminal case, and also to plead the fifth because you can't self-incriminate. So the other thing I wanted to talk about, or the last thing you'll mention, maybe I'll keep this one really short, is that when I was in Houston, it was a fun time. I got to meet a lot of cool people who were into business, but they were in a different branch, or maybe even league as me, I guess, because I was in oil and gas, and they were in Chicago futures, which is, I think, the only place where that kind of trading exists. But I just want to make the distinction because it's not New York City Stock Exchange kind of thing. And they explained it to me, but it's very complicated, hard to explain. But essentially buying things that have the specificity of being a future hold and or option, then you have to wait and see how that plays out. Whereas in the New York Stock Exchange, it's about the company's net present value, I think they refer it to as. So it's essentially what the holdings value is of that company at the time when the stock is exchanged and or purchased. But anyway, there was a beautiful fireworks display at the time. We got to see that, I think, while also drinking some beers in my friend's backyard. But we also did get to go drive around Houston and get some Tex-Mex, which is really good. It's one of the best things in Houston, probably, because they're really famous for their fusion cuisine, which is really cool. But if you've never been there, you've never gotten to partake, I'd recommend going there or seeing the ones in DC, because both are beautiful displays of our country's Independence Day, or just sitting somewhere off in your backyard and or having a real out with your friends. But anyway, that's what I have to say about that, because it's just a great way to celebrate your Americanness and freedom and independence. So keep that in mind as we approach the summer, and hope you have something cool planned, because it's always a fun time. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up now, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. I'm Jonathan.